game like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh!
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from the Superdome. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, ready?
Young wasting no time, right to the air. Going right side here, and it's complete. 23 yards on the play.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. More to go. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Young quickly to the flat. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 3. And the Panther first down.
Ready. 50.
Young to throw it. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Young now. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And a short gain here down to the 22. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here is they backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here is Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Young. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
Now Young on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Young to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Set, go.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Set, hut.
To the air once more, Young. Throwing right, and that's complete. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Here we go.
Now receiver in motion left. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Watch out.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I got this me, she tryna show me something. I got flows for days, ain't no one. Need my bread like you know. We in the spot, go crazy.
Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. The loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 70 range, go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's complete to Brown, right side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Ready?
2nd and 11. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
At the 25-yard line.
19 Tiger, Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
18. And the Saints, first down.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Cowboy 80.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Now here's Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you will too. You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Ready. 33, yellow.
Now Young. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jatavion Sanders from a yard out. And the Panthers have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5.
14. Saints 9. Fitzgerald taking off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Burns. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a pickup of 6.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
19 tight. Here we go. Cougar 19. Big Lion. Ready up.
Operating from the gun. Campbell. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Saints have regained the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 2.
14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we're in the production means we ask a few of the players about, hey, when things get a little rocky early, they all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Here we go, set.
Young will set to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's caught. McMillan with it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. 46 yards. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. An extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Campbell to the sideline and incomplete.
One of the great coaches in football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Panther 60, Cap 60, Cap 60, Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Operating from the gun, Campbell. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This one now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Maverick, 19 tight, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yeah, indeed, the flag is out. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. They start the second half with Kamara. And a scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Campbell, operating from the gun. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, New Orleans! A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Saints have retaken a third-quarter lead.
You want to see more, but you want to see some. Life that slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now Young. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Yellow. Ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. 2nd and 10. To throw, Young. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Carolina! A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Saints 24.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
19 tight, 18 in.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This pass is caught by London. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Down. Bronco 80, trap 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Saints have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Looking to throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
A short gain that doesn't get on the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Got it. Ready? Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll wind up giving this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Let's go now. 76, 18, 5 in.
Campbell. From the gun, he'll throw. Throw left side, there's London. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
London. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready, break.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
On the set.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
70 left, Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it is caught. Touchdown, Saints. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Panthers 28. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Throwing, Young. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time and some job by the big fellas up front.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Right back to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Panthers 35.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions.
Now Campbell from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll run out of the gun with Camaro. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Looking to throw. Campbell. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drake London, 32 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
45. Panthers 35.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Young to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette from 13 yards out. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Hawk 70.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Saints 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get it. Bronco 80.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
2nd and 12.
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.